Quarterfinals day at the World Grand Prix with more terrific tungsten on the card. Could the Iceman scream his way into the semifinals, or does the trophy have Menser's name on it? James Wilson hoping to strike a pose against Snakebite. Get off the stage, Daryl Gurney says. He and Ando having words today. And who would win the Battle of Yellow? MVG or Chizzy? The Elite Eight today on High Roller Radio. Yes, just 8 players remain in Dublin, one of them just 3 wins away from hoisting the World Grand Prix trophy. Could the defending champ get it done again? You know Gurney's gunning for it. If you play professional darts, tweeted at Skybet, what would your entrance song be? Well, for me, to get the party started, one word, baby, bagpipes. It's a long way to the top. If you want to rock and roll, you can't go wrong with AC/DC. We know what British Prime Minister Theresa May would walk on to. ABBA's Dancing Queen. Worst darts walk-on ever, suggesting at Live Darts. Did you see May the other day strutting her stuff as she made her way to the podium during a massive gathering? She then raised her hands like Menser would, as if she just hit the game-winning double. The PDC posting some words of warning from Peter Wright. It's all about Michael and Gary, he said, like we're not invited to the party. Well, I'm going to gate crash that. See you in the final. Tough talk from Snakebite. There he is, backstage after yesterday's win over the machine gun, Jermaine Watamena. The Scotsman is definitely in the Dublin conversation. And as we learn from Adocpedia, he's right up there when it comes to the 3-dart average for all darts not thrown at a starting double. MVG leads the pack, 100.45. The Right Stuff next, 97.90. Then Chizzy, 96.97. Gerwyn Price, James Wilson rounding out that list. No bother for either of them, though. The Iceman getting in a nice chill before his match, melting away some tension in the hot tub. As for Lethal Biscuit, have you seen his new videos yet? If they're not viral, they should be. In the last of our current series announced MDA promotions, at Biscuit 180 laughs at things, this time golf, and there he is, laughing away. Anyone enjoying the arrows today like Paul Collier did yesterday? Cheeses, bread, crackers, Chianti, darts on iPad, snooker on TV, tune streaming, he tweeted. At Welsh Ref suggesting if Carlsberg did early finishes from work, pure bliss right there, right? Paul's loving the darts and all those other treats as well. Good job, sir. Menser Suljovic taking on Gerwyn Price. If the walk-on is any indication, the gentle is in the better mood. Big smile on the Emerald Isle. Price, though, has dominated the head-to-head, and you think he was into it early. First leg landed this 180 and then gave it some. Very first leg, the big reaction. Suljovic, though, fine form of late, countered with one of his own to steal the leg and set the tone. Suljovic had another maximum in the third leg. This double 8 made it 2-0, and in fact, he'd win the set with 3 on the spin. We know who this fan is rooting for at the interval. Go, Menser, grab this trophy, the placard says. Good start, 1 set to the good. The second set, an absolute perler. Suljovic with a 73 checkout to kick off, 2 clean darts, 57-8. The Welshman responded with a maximum the next leg. Then he'd open with a perfect 160 check-in against throw and the big reaction. Then, after taking out the 60 for 2-1, he gave it some more. Different reaction, though, in the fourth leg. Missed 3 darts at double 18 for the set. Just couldn't believe it. Suljovic then pinned double 9 to get it back on serve and throwing for the set. But he'd missed the bullseye for the 1-3-2, and Price would take out the 50. Well done, staying with that set, 1 apiece. We pick up set number 3, tied at 1. Price with a big checkout, 116 to go along with another big roar. Does this guy mean business or what? Another double 20 the next leg gave the Iceman his first lead of the match, 2-1. Credit to Menser, though. Hung tough, fought back, took out 20 here for 2-1, double 10, dead center, then kicked off with a 148 check-in against throw, Price having missed, and this double top would seal the fourth set all square at 2 now, the crowd noise amplifying. Deciding set, beautiful start for Price. 130 checkout on double 5, no scream, just a confident nod of assurance this time. Very next leg though, the turning point. The Welshman missed 5 darts to break and Suljovic took full advantage. He got away with one, but he'll take it, and he ran with it. Broke in the third leg on double 8, would close it out from there. Calm and cool all match. He finally let the emotion out. Very entertaining. He advances to the semifinals with a 5th and final set victory. It was a hard game, Suljovic said. Never give up. I never give up. Price played brilliant, he added, as he got some love from the Menserholics. Peter Wright rubbing his hands together as if he knows something we don't. James Wilson his challenge tonight, and the Lethal Biscuit was off quickly, taking the first 2 legs. Snakebite fought back to level, and then in the decider, despite this 144 check-in, Wilson would miss 2 darts at double, and the Scotsman pounced. A 97 checkout for 3 on the spin, collects his winning darts, 1 set to the good. Nice shot here in set number 2, Wright with the 91 checkout, cruising. I feel all right, the placard says. Well, Peter feels all right too. He'd finish off the 40 and march off stage confidently, leading 2 sets to nothing. Third set now, Wilson starting to find his range on the treble 20. Nice 180 here, en route to a 2-1 lead. But after missing bullseye on the 88, Snakebite went 25-36 for 2-2. Clutch darts, though, from Lethal Biscuit in the decider. Back-to-back 140s to leave tops. He'd settle for double 10 to get on the board, 2 sets to 1 now. Wilson kept it going in the 4th frame. More big scoring at 2-1. This maximum left 45. He'd take his time with it, collecting his thoughts at the back of the stage. Big moments indeed, and yes, he'd get it. Double 16 good for 3 legs to 1 and 2 sets apiece. Wow, nice comeback. Last set now, tension. Snakebite nailed this double 6 for a crucial break and 2-0. Had the right stuff when it mattered most. This, his 10th 180, wins the decider with 3 straight for a nail-biting victory, 3 sets to 2. I felt like I was in control, he said. Then it disappeared. I got over the line, 2 steps away. Defending champ Daryl Gurney getting hugs from friends and family before hitting the stage, where as always, he conducted the choir on Sweet Caroline. He's got this guy, back-to-back 2-time champion of the world, Gary Anderson. Fans with their phones out, snapping pics, taking videos on this, a classic confrontation. 3 successive breaks to start. The Irishman with 2 of them. Nice 180 here, up 2-1 on his way to his second 110 checkout of the opening stanza. First set to Super Chin, 3 legs to 1. These fans cheering on Ando after he leveled the second set at 1 apiece, but Gurney was on fire. After his 5th 180 on his way to 2-1, he tossed in this 140 and then did this. A 76 checkout in just 2 darts, good for a break, a sip of water, and the second set. The Flying Scotsman in all kinds of trouble. All kinds. Because after Gurney broke to start, he did this in the third set. A back-breaking 102 checkout. No reaction, just calm and cool. Then after back-to-back 140s, he'd line up double top, and no problem. 3 sets to 0. He wins in a whitewash, doing what few have done this year, and that is beat Gary Anderson. Now, there was a handshake, but there was also this. Anderson, not happy, claimed Gurney was talking behind him while he was trying to throw. Wow, in the heat of the moment, Daryl and Gary having some words. Gary said I was mumbling behind him, Super Chin's response on that ugliness afterwards. I'm not pleased, he said. I've never talked behind his back or anybody's back. He then added, I go up there and give it my all, And that he certainly did today. Through to the semis to face either this guy, Michael Van Gerwen, greeting his fans, or this guy, Dave Chisnell, who kicked off like gangbusters, breaking throw in the opening leg. These ladies loving the darts. Chizzy would pin double four for 2-0. But this 140 and the average there on the screen suggesting MVG wasn't playing badly at all. Superb, in fact, followed back-to-back 11 and 12 darters with this 180 in the fifth leg en route to the first set and a stern look as he departs the stage. The pair exchange breaks to start set number 2. Chizzy getting away in the third leg with 120, hanging tough. He'd need 3 darts on the 32, but pin double 8 for 2-1. Then he'd utilize another last dart on the 60 checkout, a break to secure the second set, and we have a match. The other man in yellow all fired up. Short-lived celebration, though. Mighty Mike came out of the commercials in top form. 60 finish here for a break. Then he made good on double 3 for 3 on the spin. The Green Machine in a mood. 2 sets to 1. Fourth set now. Van Gerwen would nail double 8 for 2-1. Then he'd close it out with an 89 checkout. Unbelievable stuff from the world number 1. Chizzy was outstanding, but MVG was brilliant. Nice stat here. 17 140s. Absolutely relentless. A 107 average. He played phenomenal, Michael said. I think that's the best double-in game I've ever seen. Asked about who will win next, himself or Daryl Gurney. Don't ask stupid questions, he said. What a day in Dublin. The semifinals are set. There you see the matchups. Peter Wright meets Mensah, while MVG takes on the reigning and defending champion, Daryl Gurney. And then there were 4 today on High Roller Radio.